Hi, excuse me, sir. I am so sorry to bother you. I'm actually selling this watermelon to get some money for my mom's medication. Do you think you can help me out with anything you have in your pocket, man? I'll literally take anything. $1, $2, anything that you can help me with. $5?
Yeah.
And what were you gonna do with that $5? Were you gonna go buy it or like buy food, or what were you gonna do?
Yeah, kind of like food.
Buy food?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll take anything, to be honest, man. Like, I actually like need it so bad. I really, really appreciate that, man. Like, what made you want to help me though?
Just being a kind person.
You're just being a kind person. If you don't mind me asking, I know I just walked into your home. This is where you live right now. If you don't mind giving me a little tour, like where do you usually sleep around here?
Yeah, of course.
That's like literally like your bed. Like that's where you
Yeah.
usually.
my bed.
That's your bed.
Yeah, and I have the dog cage.
Oh, so you have a cage there. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is where you are sleeping. And how long have you been living here, if you don't mind?
For 3 years.
3 years. Do you still remember the reason what happened 3 years ago? How did you end up?
So how I ended up out here was I was helping my mom, with fucking living, actually paying bills and stuff,
So you were
Eventually,
helping your mom paying the bills?
Yeah. Eventually she ended up passing away because of COVID.
Oh, I am so sorry. So COVID, because of the COVID, your mom
Because of
actually.
COVID, and then my
I'm sorry.
stepmother
Uh-huh.
came in, and I don't get along with my stepmother, so
She was kind of like rude to you. Obviously,
Yeah.
she's not your real mother.
Yeah.
She wouldn't treat you the same.
no.
Did your dad not try to stand up for you? Like,
My
hey, he's my
dad-
son.
My dad died in 2011.
Oh my God. Hey, I am so sorry, man.
Yeah,
So it was really hard for you to just be being with your stepmom because she's not the real mother and she didn't treat you well.
Exactly.
Did you had any siblings, any relatives, anybody else who could like help you out?
I have another brother that's currently in LA, working in LA.
Oh, he works in LA.
Yeah.
So does he know that you are living on the streets out here
Yes, he is.
and you need help?
Aware.
Did he not try to like help you out or?
Kind of like, he knows I'm in like an open state of mind,
Okay.
I don't mind being out here, but if it comes to that, yeah, he'll try to help me out.
He did. He helped you out here and there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What would you say to somebody right now, that's living with the parents, and the parents are sick, God forbid something happens to the parents, they can actually end up on the streets, right? What would be a positive thing you would tell them that they need to do so they don't end up on the streets,
To be honest, what I would be doing is getting a job,
Okay.
saving up money, trying to at least help them out.
Okay.
Trying, at least try to get
On your feet, basically. Stay on your feet, right? Because a lot of people, I'm not saying you were a kid that wasn't working, but you were working, you were helping.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's so hard, things are so expensive, especially in California, that for one person to take care of the bills, rent, everything is not possible. It's not possible at all.
Rent's going up and everything's going up, so that's more money being spent.
Yep. And especially with a minimum wage job, or you have some job that doesn't pay well, how are you gonna survive? You can't.
Exactly.
And I've been meeting a lot of people that are actually ending up on the streets because of the same reason. Like the parents have passed away, something happened, and they couldn't afford to pay the bills.
Yep.
And all these things that you have, do you usually try to like sell them, or how do you hustle? How do you get food?
Normally I have people pulling over, helping me go through.
Or people just stop by like in the car and they
Yeah.
just drop off food for you. That's good. So there are actually some kind people. Still, humanity is still alive, which is great.
Yep.
Because a lot of times, nobody wants to help nobody because now people are barely surviving themselves. How are they gonna feed somebody else, right?
Exactly.
So let's say on the days where nobody comes to pull up and give you food, what do you do then?
I normally dumpster dive.
So you have to just,
Yeah.
wow. So you have to go in the dumpster, find food.
Yep.
That's like a leftover food from restaurants
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I've heard sometimes they put the clean food in some special bags on the side so that
Yeah.
it doesn't get mixed with the dirty food, or
So, yep.
So it is true.
Also some churches also give out food too, so I'll go over there.
Some churches will give you food.
Yep.
That's amazing, man. And again, you know what? It's not easy living on the street. I know people easily judge people like you're on the streets because you probably have addiction, you do bad things, but they don't understand that not everybody's on the street for the same reason. They have to understand, and we have to change the mentality of these people that, hey, not everybody's on the street because they did drugs. Look at you, you are here for a different reason. There's 200 more people that are here for different reasons.
Exactly.
There might be 100 out of 200 that are due to addiction, but the rest have different reasons. And again, I want to be honest with you, man. Like, this was a social experiment. You know what a social experiment means, right?
No.
So I went to so many people, right? Out of like 10 people, you are the first person that actually decided to help me. Nobody wanted to give me even $1. They're telling me go find a job. You are trash. You are worthless. Like, people are telling me all the bad things in the world.
Yeah.
And nobody, like, I'm not saying that not good people. There are good people like you in the world. So I want to give you your $5 back to you.
Awesome.
And this watermelon that I'm holding is actually not a regular watermelon. What do you think? By looking at it, what do you think? Does it look regular watermelon or does it look like different? Look regular? All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why don't you go ahead and hold on to it and see there's actually something inside. It's actually full of cash. There's hundreds and thousands of dollars in there for you, so you can do whatever you need, man.
Thank you.
All right. God bless you, man. And be humble and keep helping people, man. Appreciate it.